Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing very good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. How the folk out there?
Hello, everybody out there. My name is Fatim.
I'm Yamin All World.
And you're watching Faya videos.
Faya!
And today is one of those days that you usually hold up that thing in your hand.
Here, come right here.
Where is it?
You know what that is?
That is an
You know
L.
what we dealing with
and
right
the
here.
L stands for, as you all very well know by now, legendary. And we got a legendary guest in the building.
Up in the building.
One of the most legendary in the business in the very past 20 to 25 years.
Yeah, come on now.
You know what I mean? Making contributions and statements that have been monumental statements, global statements,
for the culture.
Statements for the culture in so many ways. She's given us so much great music, so much great style, so much great fashion, so much great energy.
Enlightenment.
Yes.
Come on, brother. Hey, I got big words. I got big words.
Yeah, we could go on. We could go on for days and days. But ladies and gentlemen, on the line, the queen of neo soul. Or of soul. However you like to look at it. Sister Erykah Badu. How are you, sister?
Peace and light. How y'all doing?
Oh, we're doing excellent.
We're doing very well. How are you?
I'm exquisite. I am present. I'm coasting.
Well, we love it. Well, you look very peaceful in your environment, as always, because we expect that from Erykah. That our environment is always in a peaceful state, irregardless. And I think that that's one of the reasons why people look to you at a time like this, because it's a very difficult time. And people learn how to center themselves from watching others who seem to do it effortlessly. And you've been doing that for many years. Can you please tell us a little bit about how you've been navigating in this space right now of pandemonium, as we should say?
I don't know. You know, at the beginning, just kind of trying to figure out, you know, what was going on. Just staying present, you know, staying focused, creating, knowing that I will have everything that is for me, and you will have everything that is for you. So, you know, nothing else is important to me right now.
I love it. And even in few words, you say so much, because really you're about doing, and that has been proven for many years. Again, you speak through the energy and the art that you create and the vibes that you create, but also the things that you speak into existence help all of us, because it's inspiring, because you're one of the people that we look to for inspiration. You did create and build a streaming platform during this time that we are all dealing with this virtual space that everybody is in. And I know you put on the quarantine concerts and putting on various other things, and I'm sure there are many things to come. I would really like for you to speak.
Also Ascent.
We can get into all the merch, you know, but could you please talk a little bit about that? Because I know a lot of people are anxious to hear you speak on
it. March 13th, 2020 AD, all shows were canceled indefinitely. And we were just, you know, I travel 8 months out of each year for the past 20 years. So it's what I do. I don't remember even growing up. I just remember doing that. And it has been my therapy and my outlet, the exchange, you know, that you get, and when you're sharing the art. And all of a sudden, March 13th, canceled indefinitely. And of course, what we do, we have to do this. Is how we breathe and live. We have to share, perform, create, demonstrate. And I wanted to continue to do that, but I didn't want to just feed myself. I wanted to also feed, as we talked about earlier, Fatim, you know, the ecosystem that keeps the music business happening, the feet underneath the duck. That's the engineers, the stagehands, the crew, you know, the background vocalists, musicians. Before I even knew how to do it, I decided to do a live stream series. By end of March, we had the first one. And before I understood how it all worked, I said, I'm going to charge people $1. And I'm thinking, I got 4 million followers. Ooh, I'm going to be rich. Ooh, everybody go come and pay this $1. Nigga, that's all we need. But I learned quickly that that's not the way it worked. First of all, you have to pay the streaming company a good 75 cents of that. And then paywall, you have to create in order for the people to pay. They take a fee, which is like 40 cents per person. So, but I'd already announced it, so I had to keep my word and push. Yeah, and I did, and the very first one was I guess if you could imagine somebody going out into the jungle with a machete and cutting a path, trying to figure out how it works. And then afterwards, just, ironing out the things that had kinks in them. And just figuring it all out and giving the audience a show with the same integrity that they're used to paying for and seeing.
We are indebted to you a great, great, great deal for those efforts that you have presented, because they speak for so many who are afraid to speak in that way, afraid to try to make moves that can be sustainable to help everyone else, because that's something that you said that to me is the most important, and that, of course, that we talked about off camera, really about that it is about preserving the ecosystem, because without the ecosystem, we can't do what we do. And the same relationship that we have with the fans, that same relationship happens for us behind the scenes, that nothing happens without us being able to present it with those people that help us to make it happen behind the scenes. And whereas right now it's been this whole thing where you're supposed to figure it out for yourself and then present it on your own, and you can kind of figure it's just it doesn't really work like that. And you are cutting so many other people out of the component of the creativity, but the process, and it's been a really devastating time for a lot of people in a lot of industries. But for us as creatives, I know we always inspire a lot of the other industries simply from the art that we present. And so in the way in which now we're working in a different artistic way, I suppose, from trying to present something like this. I shouldn't take up. I'm sorry, but I love you so much, and I love what you've done.
Love you too.
We want to not hold you too long, because this is a program about music videos.
Yes.
We are not supposed to tie all of your time up. But we can talk more later. But go ahead, y'all.
All right. Now, what ties everything together with everyone that we interview is we ask them, what are your 5 Faya videos that made you
impact on you, culturally and significantly?
Exactly. From any era.
Let's see. Cool It Now, New Edition.
Ooh, that's a good first.
That was like the beginning of that kind of era for me. Trying to think. Because I was an MTV kid for sure.
All of it.
Right. Eurythmics, Sweet Dreams.
Ooh. That was a great one too.
Duran had this video. I think it was
Reflect.
Yeah.
They jumping out of the movie screen, the water and all that shit.
That's 3. And then Take On Me.
Aha.
Aha, right.
Aha. Aha.
Aha.
Aha.
And Brandy, I Want to Be Down. That remix with Latifah. And
Yes.
Really that whole Bad Boy era with Hype Williams.
Yes. He was the movie maker for all of the videos.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Erykah, we love you, and we know your time is very valuable, and we are elated that you spent a little time with us today. We want to wish you continued success, blessings, a lot of love, good health, and good energy your way for everything to come and everything that you've contributed thus far. Thank you, sister.
Badu.
you're welcome. Thanks.